Welcome for another exciting session of the Global Channeling Practice. And today is March 2nd, 2022. And we're going to begin with some light language for those that wish to share. So who would like to start?
I'll start.
Okay, go for it.
Okay. This is a dragon graha that I work with. Iokonya hohoya ya dianya ho dianya ho giatara donya iako diaganya iako dia dia kohoya ko dianya oi dia ko Iogonya koto dia koto honya iagnya katarnya iagoa ihaya konya. This is an activation for Rosangela. Iagoa iaha iagnya dukutonya iagoa ianya ohoya godu ihaya ihoa iadaranya iagotianya iagotia darato iagotia karatorato iagonia. Namaste.
Namaste. I can go next. Yes, ya titi ai so kotoya ai siatia ho tekaya tia tokotoya ai tekia ho sia tekia tokotoya ai siai sokotoya ai hesia tokotia ai sikia ai tokotia ai si tokotoya ai hitia kotoya ai tekia tokotoya hesia tokotoya ai tekia tokotoya ai sia tokotoya ai Hesia, tukia, hiti, tia, sukutia, sukutoya, tia, tukutoya, huiziai, siai, sukutoya, tia, tukutoya, siai, tukutoya, heziai, tukutaya, sia, tukoya, sakia, sukutoya. So, hiai, sikia. Blessings from Jose the Gnome, who I just connected with earlier today. So I asked him to come in. He's from my gnome clan. Wendy or David, do you want to go next?
Is Jose very knowledgeable? Is he a know-it-all?
No. Well, he is 800 years old, but that's relatively young for a gnome. So.
Well, he may have some beautiful.
Yes. So he's not considered an elder yet, but he is a spiritual wizard of sorts, of working with the mineral kingdom and crystals and stuff like that. So, and color vibrations.
I can do some, but I gotta go outside first, so I'll gotta wait a minute.
Okay.
Continue.
Or Wendy, would you like to go first?
Yeah, yes, I'll go. I get my hand out of the way of the camera. Anaya uri kira kahia na hawira da iriti wani na nyaye. Apa tu ni chikria ta huira haya ka iti. Apa huira nara ki hata huira na. Apa iti chikria na ita ka iti ama huira da. Ai ni na era. Aka iti duji jana nara. Apa ini ara tata. Tree spirit. We are also excited about the spring as much as you are. Our beautiful leaves and buds are ready to bloom. Singing the spring music for you, lovey souls. I hear lovey, not lovely, lovey souls. Oh gosh, that's all I have from them.
That was great. Thank you.
Beautiful.
Greetings. I am Uriel.
Greetings.
Greetings. I was so happy that you've all decided to do this tonight and bring me through. I know there's a lot going on the planet at the moment. What I want you to think about is staying in your heart space. There is much going on around you, but for those of you who are awake, rest assured that these energies are solely to shake people awake. They're not for those who are awakened already. So try to stay out of the fear vibration and stay in the love vibration. There's nothing to be fearful of except fear itself. So be brave and just allow. Stay in the heart vibration and just allow. Are there any questions for me today?
I can start with one. I know that you work with the nature people, with the gnomes and the elves and the fairies, that
Yes.
and that there's a being named Gob that is kind of the responsible party over the nature people's lives, but I've heard he sits between Archangel Uriel, yourself, and the nature people as kind of an intermediary in a sense. And I don't know if you have any information about that or your role in working with nature and the nature beings.
Yes. I am the angel of fire of the north. I am very connected to the elements of earth. And I do work with many elementals. What can I say about that?
Unless you have any advice for humanity and how to better interact with the nature beings and with Gaia.
It's so important to ground yourself, to get out in nature, to get away from electronics, get away from the chaos of what is going on around you. Simply renew your energies by stepping out, preferably with bare feet on the ground. Know yourself to be connected to everything that's around you. You are connected with and to. You can assist with the ascension by stating your intention to send peace, love, and light as you step through the forest to everything you come into contact with. I state my intention to send peace, love, and light to all beings on the planet. And so it is. As you go through the forest, you can send love and energy to those around you, your brothers and sisters. You are all connected. There is no separation. So send your love.
Wonderful. Thank you. Does anyone else have a question for
I
Uriel?
do. Yeah, I do have a question. Hello, Uriel. Thank you for being
Greetings.
here.
You're
Uriel,
welcome.
I have a question. I was told that I do have a husband in heaven, and I don't know who the person, well, who the being is. Is it possible for you to elaborate on that, or who it is at this time?
At this time, no. No, he will make himself known to you when the time is right. It is just the way it works. It's the preference of the spouses, let's say. When the time was right, I spoke with Michelle, and I said in her mind, I am Uriel. And she was ready to hear it. She was primed, and we had that connection. So when the time is right, when the alignment is right, he will present himself to you. Just like your higher self. Same sort of thing.
Yeah, I don't know who my higher self is, as well as the same sort of answer that I got it regarding my higher self. And yeah, is it channeling something, spoken channeling something that is in the works for me, or am I to focus more on the sort of channeling that I've been doing through symbols and writing?
Yes, that's how it starts. And eventually you will hear voices in your head. You are very telepathic, and you are coming online with your telepathy. So what I would say to you is to sit quietly with yourself in silence and ask the questions you seek answers to, and wait for the voices to come to you. It usually comes in your partial awake state. So the more deep into trance you can get, the more definite the answers will be that come to you. The more distinct, I should say.
Okay, thank you.
And trance channeling takes practice, and yes, it's open to you as well, of course. And it will come. It will come. These gifts are coming online for you, and coming online fast.
Thanks.
Just be patient.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Wendy
I
or
have
David?
a bit of a
You have a question,
here.
David? Go ahead.
If there's anything that you can share with me about my eyes healing back to where they used to be. They've been very hard to see and read stuff lately. What is that? Someone said it is related to heat in the body, like maybe how to reduce the heat in the body, or there was also something with the liver. There was heat in the liver at one point, or damage to the liver.
What I would say to you in answer to your question is that as you move through the dimensions, the timelines that are coming at you very quickly, many of you will notice a change in your sight, in your ability to focus sight-wise, and that is quite normal. It is an ascension symptom, and it will pass.
See, I told you I was ascending.
You are ascending. You all are ascending. Yes.
and anything I should seek out that may be helpful to uncover my gifts, or any practices or processes of like clearing
Yes.
chakras or meditation, what kind of things to help connect with more awareness of the gifts that I have not yet uncovered or been made aware of as
What I,
much, or take ones that I have stronger, like channeling or something like that.
yes. What I'd recommend is when you channel, if you can get your hands on a Lemurian crystal, that will help open you up even more. So as you channel, hold a Lemurian crystal in your hand, and it will
Oh, I
help
always have
you.
it in my pocket. So so it's different if it's just in my pocket. So
No,
I
it's not
hold it.
different. As long as it's in your aura, that's
Oh,
fine.
yeah,
Yes.
I usually carry it with me.
Okay. So yes, it's just a matter of practice and patience. These gifts will open up the more you use them, the more you practice and state your intention to connect with whomever it is that you choose to connect with. You are coming online. Your gifts are open. Your channels are open. It's your confidence that you, I would say, should work on.
Oh, a lot of times, one time someone said to choose one, and because I was told that Jesus was my brother at one point, the past life, I chose to connect with him a lot. When I do connect with channeling, is there certain beings that are stronger or easier to connect with like that because I've had a connection with him before? Does it matter who I call on to connect? Does that make a difference?
The ones you feel comfortable with. So any of the ascended masters or whoever you choose, state your intention to connect with, for example, Archangel Michael only, and so it is. Choose the being you wish to connect with. You obviously have a connection with Jesus, and that is perfectly fine. And you channel well. You channel him well. I would say just practice, and practice, as they say, makes perfect. And that's how it works.
Is it different? Like can you channel a certain being well, like you said, and then try to channel someone else, and then it would maybe be a little bit different?
You will get used to the energies you channel, yes. And you can choose, you can state your intention and be very specific. I wish to connect with whoever it is only, and so it is. And you can ask God to surround you with love and light and protection. And yes, your intent is everything. You are all fractals of God. You are all very powerful. You are all the conduits of Mother, Father, God to speak through you. All of you can do this.
Oh, so nice. You just reminded me of something that Michelle told me, and I was curious about any info about connections, my connections with creator beings. There's one that's maybe been with me or something like that she saw.
Yes, there is one in you. Yes, you have you have Kriana Sorrento in you, and Kriana is she is a great pathway to all places. She is helping you with your journey. She has embedded her energy in you. And you also have you also have Jesus's energy in you as well. And Jesus has given a part of himself to a select few on the planet, and you are one of those.
You're gonna make me cry.
You know it to be true. Yes.
So in alignment with that, before I switch, anything, because I have these connections, anything about doing group healings? I know someone said that I can do
Absolutely.
group
Yes.
healings. Is there any direction on how to do this effectively, the best way, whether it's using the eyes? I know some people use the eyes, or just the intention of doing like a group, and how large a group should I start with if I'm doing group
Whatever you're comfortable with.
healings?
Yes, whatever you're comfortable with. You have the ability. It's now you're teetering on the end of a diving board, afraid to jump in the water. What I would say to you is trust. Trust that you are a conduit of Mother, Father, God, having their experience through you. So that opens up everything to you. You are everything. You are one with everything. Whatever you choose to do, do. You will be given the opportunities and abilities. The more you practice, the more will come to you. Be brave, be brave.
Is there anything you can tell me for a little clarity on the creator being? What does that mean? There's a creator being in me or with me?
Yes,
David,
in
I
you. Yes,
have a
in you.
question too, if you don't mind.
Okay.
Yes. So yes, Kriana has, you have a fractal of Kriana in you, and that gives you more creator beings or solar lords, however you want to say it, are very powerful and very ancient. She has given you a part of herself to assist you with your healing. And so has Jesus to assist you with your healing. So just have the confidence to know that Mother, Father, God are healing through you, through your eyes, through your hands, through your light language. This is their experience through you as a conduit. And yes, so as to assist you with your healing abilities, Kriana and Uriel are both part of you having this experience. Remember, there is no separation. It's like being in a swimming pool. There is no separation. The water is all gelled together. Think of it that way. Think of it as a soup. You're part of the God soup. You're here on a mission, being assisted by very powerful beings. I hope that answers your question.
Yes, thank you. So beautiful.
But what I would say as well for all of you is, you know how powerful each and every one of you are, immensely powerful. And you being awake, it makes it even more so. Humility and being humble is key right now. You want to entice people into your auras. You are all very powerful. Be humble. Each of you be humble.
Thank you very much for that
Beautiful.
message. Wendy, you have a question?
Yes, thank you. So I've noticed that my awareness to my dream time, just as you mentioned, in those early morning hours, is becoming expressed more and more frequently. And of course, many of the dreams that I'm getting are, they always come with travel.
Yes.
And I've been getting the number 19 in a couple of dreams. And then I was told that 19 would die in place of the 11. So I didn't really understand what that message was. And then in one of the dreams, I was like running this marathon, and the number 18 was like scratched out and upside down. And then the number 19 was there. And so I'm trying to understand what that number signifies, because I think it was just a lot of symbolism, especially like with the plane. I'm sure it wasn't a plane. I have a feeling it was a spacecraft, and we were kind of zipping around because it wasn't really like a flight line. And I was like, oh, I'm supposed to be on the plane. And then I got on the plane and it started to leave. And I'm like, oh, I'm not supposed to be on the plane. Like, it's leaving and I'm not supposed to be on the plane.
Yes.
So
Yes, you were doing a lot of astral traveling these days, of course, and you are remembering these travels more and more. To assist you with what you're doing in your sleep time, your sleep state, it would be very beneficial to lighten your diet, drink more, replace food more with fluids, with fruit and vegetables and fluid. You will find that you will astral travel. You will astral travel. Be more aware of your astral travels and remote view. You will be more aware of where you go during your sleep time.
Gotcha.
And your third eye is connected with that as well. So what I would recommend each of you do exercises to open up your third eye even more than what it is. This will assist you.
Okay, and I've definitely been focused on that probably for the last 2 years, and I feel like I'm finally starting to benefit from that. And I have noticed that I will see shadows of things like moving around outside. Like if it's nighttime, I'm like, oh, I'm pretty sure I just saw a gnome. Like I didn't see the gnome, but I saw the shadow of the gnome. So it was almost like it was like showing me its presence. And then I did see the shadow being, and I'm like, oh, I don't think you're supposed to be here. Like, but I didn't feel like it was nefarious. The tall, slender shadow being. I think it was just a dimensional traveler, and I just happened to spot it. And then it went back to hide into the like the bushes. But I have been trying to like focus on like working with theme, because of course we're working with the gnomes and more the nature beings. So like being more in tune with them. And I do recognize my telepathy with them. The trees aren't very talkative back, but I mean, sometimes they'll channel with me. Yeah, sometimes they'll channel with me, and I'm like, it's okay. Like I'm just like, I'll just talk with them, hug with them, and I feel their aura. And we're doing like the energy exchange. And with that, my next question is, okay, so I know I have an aspect of Merlin in me, and I said out loud the other day, I am Raphael. I know I'm Raziel. So, and I know that some others have more than one archangel, I don't know, fractal aspect, however you want to say. Is that my case too, since I'm a creator being, that I've got also another aspect of another, is it Raphael then?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
You have, not only that, you have Michael, Metatron. They're all here assisting you with your journey.
I see.
It's not that you are them, it's that they are with you.
Right, right.
Yes.
And so I know that my understanding is Morana, Raziel, and you being my guide. And then I also have Pele, the fire dragon, is one of my guides as well, which I just saw her and I was like, ooh, very exciting.
Yes. So raise your vibration, consciously change your diet, eat more salads, more vegetables. This will really help you.
And I feel like I'm really so close to that already, because I'm practically vegetarian. I do eat fish. I was told I still need to have fish, and I think it's because of working with the dragons. That's what I always figured, but I don't know, maybe that's changed.
Go within, and you will know what feels right to you. And also, I would say, I don't know if you are all drinking coffee as well.
No.
Okay. That really, yes, that really grounds the body. So to elevate yourself, try to eliminate your coffee for those of you who drink it. It will really help.
And what about working with plant medicine? Like Hape, I've been focused on that, and I actually feel like it's been helping, because it's helping me to connect in more with nature and nature beings. And I don't know if anybody else is working with that.
Yes, absolutely.
And I think that's all I have for now. And you actually answered the question that I already suspected as well. Working because I connect so easily with Sophia. And so, and I know Father had said that, that yes, there's a reason for that, that I resonate, you know, a little bit more closely with her. But I also think that because of my creator being, I feel that strong connection with Gaia. I feel like I created Gaia. Like I said once, I created Gaia. I created the crystals. I created the skulls. And of course, you know, you say stuff in your mind and you're like, did I really do that? I had a team. It wasn't just me, but you know what I mean?
Yes. Yes, you did. A team. It was a team effort. Yes. You were there when she was being created by Father. Not just you, but several others as well.
Oh,
It was
one
a
more
joint-
question real quick.
Yes.
Sorry, I got real excited all of a sudden. I read the thing, I was reading about the pregnant hag. And when I started connecting in to read about this shamanism, my heart went bloop, bloop, bloop. Like I literally, like I
Yes.
felt like it twisted over.
Yes.
Why?
You had a lifetime as a shaman where, you know, people came to visit you for medicine, for wisdom. You lived on the outskirts of the main living area of the village. Yes, these lifetimes are coming up where you are remembering your past experiences. So yes.
Wow.
If you get tingles when you think of that, that's why.
Yeah. And now my head feels all abuzz, like I'm in another dimension. So very fun.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Blessings
You're
to you.
welcome.
I'm definitely
Blessings.
feeling the, I call it the quantum aspect of myself. And I feel like I've been almost in that all day, every day, like this whole
Yes.
week, last week.
And it will grow more and more as time goes on, continues, I should say. Yes. It's very exciting for all of you.
It
Very
is,
exciting
isn't
time.
it?
Yes.
So exciting.
Yes.
Blessings to you.
You're all babies in all of this. Remember that. You're just babies. You're just starting your journeys. So the best, seriously,
We're just
is
little
yet
toddlers.
to come. Yes, exactly. Exactly.
You're such cute little toddlers. Well, thank you. And thank you for being my guardian angel.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
All right. Blessings to you. Sorry for chatting so much. All right.
Do you have time for another question from me?
Yes, absolutely. Yes.
All right. I know lately in the last, few days to a week, I've been having a lot more body aches, and it seems like my blood pressure is higher, or like headaches and feeling more tired and sleeping more, of course. So I don't know if it's just the energies right now, or if I'm like transmuting a lot, because the body aches have been pretty much hard to even get out of bed some mornings, but it's just like in the last few days to a week that I've been experiencing this. So I didn't know if you could do a body scan or make recommendations on what I can do to help ease these symptoms, and if it's just temporary because of ascension symptoms or the energy. I know this month I know there's a lot of high vibrational light energy coming to the planet, so in March especially. So
yes. So what I would say to you is, if you can get hold of some Epsom salts and bentonite clay as well, that will help ground you into these, or ground you into the earth. Bentonite clay is very good for that, but be sure to drink plenty of water, because it does, both of those things will dehydrate you if you're not careful, especially in these energies. So ground more often, rest more often, and do those things. It will help.
okay, wonderful. I also have some Dead Sea salt as well as Epsom salt for taking baths and so forth. So all right, definitely. I know, especially I need to drink more water and also get up and move my body during the day, since I work at a desk a good
Yes.
portion of the day. So I need, even though I'm working from home, I need to get up and move, take walks. And now that, the weather's getting nicer, or
Yes.
spring is around the corner, I'll be trying to get outside and ground more as well and
That's
connect more with
perfect.
the trees like Wendy.
Yes, that's perfect. Yes.
Yes.
And yes, the other thing is you can ask the trees to ask them first, and then ask to hug them and let their energies transmute yours into Gaia. It's very helpful, make you feel better too.
Yeah, I have about,
She does that with a cat in her hand.
yeah, I have like three trees in my woods because I have, 2.5 acres of woods that have told me their names, and so I kind of go to them regularly to give them a hug, or at least put my hands on them and ask them to help me ground, transmute whatever energy I'm feeling, and yeah, so
That's
it always helps.
Yes.
All
That's the
right.
best you can do. That's perfect. That's
All
Can you
right.
do a language before Uriel leaves?
Or have
Yes.
Uriel, or
quick
have you do
We'll just do
some?
a quick light language to see if there's any feedback
Oh,
or anything.
okay, sure. Go ahead, David.
Peace and love and healing for Mother Earth and everyone, and the energies for everyone to connect on their purpose, their path. Taera kusamba achere anzuro aki. Chera nu okura hana ati. Let the light shine through your heart. Kuna anya mboro okus nziara. Nziara tatia rukukuishin zara anatia raki. Ushkana hana ataro. Suma akashishi ania tiari kukusukurukutisha. Peace, love, blessings.
Perfect. Thank you very much. And I have a response to that. As you tweaking yaka hodia that you yet yakoho. You chua yata kiakoya takatata. Yehonya. Yeha yeta. Yehoya.
Kaya Urhan.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Rosangela has one more question.
Are you okay, Uriel, to answer one more question?
Oh, yes, absolutely. Okay. Yes.
I have a question. There is something that happened to me a few times already. When I am in between sleeping, let's say in alpha state, or even in the middle of the night, I wake up and it's like I see myself, but I see lights and symbols, like many, many symbols. And it's like I am in the universe, honestly. I'm just seeing all the things. What is it that's happening to me? What are all the symbols? And then I see all these images from dragons to lions to different beings, and everything pops up. It's like this image, if you keep following one after the other. What is it?
They are downloads. They are light language downloads, and they are in your subconscious waiting to come forward. It is in you waiting to be brought forward. So yes, it is light language.
And is there anything that I can do to help to bring this forward, like other than meditation and keeping, having my own time?
Yes, of course. Everyone here is an activator. It's having the confidence just to spit out these words that really mean very little to you at this point. The more you have the confidence that these words and noises do mean something, the greater and more diverse these languages will become. You are a multi-language speaker. You just don't realize it. It's all in your subconscious. Just joining these groups will assist you in spitting these words out. They're on your tongue, in your subconscious. So just have the confidence that they do mean something. Just let them roll off your tongue, no matter how ridiculous and embarrassing it may be, but they do mean something. And when you speak light language, you're lighting up the planet. It's not just those around you you're affecting. You are affecting all beings on the planet because you are all connected.
And what energies do I have more prominent in me? Because I've been told that there was Angel Gabriel or Michael or other archangels, but I think that sometimes I am actually channeling Jesus, and sometimes I don't believe that it is Jesus. You know, like I have doubts about it, but the way he comes to me too, I can feel it, like it is Jesus.
Yes, it is. It is Jesus. Jesus has given part of himself to all creator beings on the planet, or solar lords, whatever, however you want to say it. But yes, he's given a fractal of himself. As I've said, he has given part of himself to a select few on the planet, and you are one of those beings as a creator being.
This is so, oh my God, thank you. This is so nice.
You're welcome. And just be patient. These gifts are blossoming. A flower doesn't blossom instantly. It takes time for the petals to open up. Just give yourself time, and you're in the right group to have these gifts blossom. So thank you for your service, for everything you're doing. Just you being here and holding the vibration is huge. You're helping humanity more than you could possibly know.
Thank you. I love you, and I love Michelle.
Thank you. And we love you too.
Do me and Rosangela have a connection, like a past life?
Yes, you do. You each hold codes, which are held in the Sphinx in Egypt.
Wow. I take it that we have all had lives together, this
Yes.
entire group.
Yes.
Yes. I just had an interesting thought pop into my head about if you could say something about this ritual of Ash Wednesday.
It is a pagan ritual. You each have a higher perspective of what is going on the planet. These, how would you put it? These are broader, you each have broader understandings as to what is going on the planet. So for most of humanity, they do these rituals that really don't mean, how would I put it delicately, really don't mean that much. They are just rituals. They are not an elevated, higher understanding of these holidays. Or, for example, Christmas is not what people think it is. Easter is not what people think it is. You each have a higher understanding of what these things actually are. I hope that answers.
Yeah, you're doing exactly, you're answering exactly how I would expect it, because I think there's a lot of symbolism around what we would say man's religion versus being a spiritual being. Yes, and going internally into yourself and connecting with Prime Creator right through your own heart. And so understanding that, yes, if you are physical in a physical body, whether you are a human being or, you know, an animal or a critter, you come, you live, you die. That's the rotation.
Yes, you transition. Each of you has part of God in you. God has placed a spark of himself, herself, in each of its creation. Each and every one of you has a spark of God. Each and every one of you are eternal, which doesn't quite fit the narrative of what humans would have you think, what the Catholic Church would have you think.
Right, that you die and then that's the extent of it, and you never come back, and there's no such thing as reincarnation, because that's
Yes,
evil.
there is no
which
death.
it absolutely is not.
Yes, of course. There
But
is
if you
only
reverse
transition.
that, it means live.
Yes.
So,
You
yeah,
just
transition.
you just move into a different reality, and you have your guides and creator looking out for you, assisting you, stepping with you every step of the way through your journeys. So there's nothing to fear. It's just a movement of energy from the physical form to the etheric form.
Yes. Beautiful. Thank you for letting me put that little tidbit in.
Oh,
Blessings
yes,
to
you're
you.
welcome.
Adonai.
Thank you. Are there any other questions for me?
No, I believe we're complete.
Okay.
So thank you for coming. We sure appreciate all of your amazing messages and hope you
Thank
come
you.
again.
Thank you very much. I would like to offer some advice to Rosangela or anyone else who isn't aware of this as to how to channel the higher dimensional beings. If you're open to it, I would be honored to share my perspective.
Yes, that would be wonderful.
Please do so.
So the way it works is, after you have grounded yourself and stated your intention as to who you wish to connect with, and my recommendation is to connect with higher vibrational beings. Of course, protect yourself, state your intention. And then what I want you to do is think about breathing the being in through your aura. So in through your aura, like this, hold for 2 seconds, and then release. As you release the breath, in your mind, imagine that the energy has come through your crown chakra and as you release the breath, it has gone down 1 chakra. So from your crown to your third eye, again, breathe in, hold for 2 seconds at least, and then breathe out. As you breathe out, envision breathing down to the next chakra. So your third eye, the next one would be your throat. Okay, so breathe in, hold for 2 seconds. As you hold, this connects you to the higher realms. That's the purpose of that. Hold and then release. Breathe out and then in your mind, down. So you're down to your throat. Breathe out. Breathe in through your aura. Hold for 2 seconds. Breathe down and out. You're down to your heart. Breathe in. Hold for 2 seconds. Breathe out. In your mind, go down 1 chakra to your solar plexus. Breathe in through your aura. Hold for 2 seconds. Breathe out. Go down 1 chakra in your mind to your sacral chakra. Then the idea is to go down, keep breathing until you get to your root chakra. So breathe in, hold for 2 seconds. and then breathe out and down. So now you're down to your root chakra, and don't worry about the words. The words will come off of the energy that you have breathed in. So you have, for example, you've breathed in Archangel Michael, and you've gone down to your root chakra. And by this time, you should be feeling the energy swirling and the excitement that's now in your body. You can feel it. You can feel the higher dimensional being within. And then the words will roll off the energy that you have breathed in through your aura. And the rest is just practice. And that is what I want to say, because I think and I feel that it will help some here. Are there any other questions for me, please?
Yes. What are your qualifications for this?
I am Michelle's higher self. How about that?
Beautiful.
I think Uriel is certified by God. Motherfucker. That's the qualification.
Yeah, I think we all got that same qualification. Thank you.
Yes.
And I feel that that's Jesus jocularity, by the way, coming in that you're channeling unknowingly. But yes, that's totally his humor, because I feel it.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So
I
I
will go
think
now. Sorry, go
Thank
ahead.
you.
yes, thank you for coming, and so
You're welcome.
Blessings.
blessings
welcome.
to
Thank
you.
you. Blessings.
Have a wonderful day. And I
You
love
too.
you.
Blessings.
We love you
Thank you. We love you too. Anak
Goodbye for
uiri
now.
kia huisht. Akariana na uiriti. Akahiana hiera. Achkiria mamo uiriti. Akaian yara I tatakiuana nai. Ana I chikriona na I tahiana ma uirata. Iti akahiana ma uirita kia na rata.
Thank you. Much love to you all. Thank you so much.
Much love.
Goodbye
love.
for now. So after I channel anyone, anything, I always cut the cords. So Archangel Michael, please cut the cords that bind me and all other beings energetically, and seal the ends with divine unconditional love. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you, Michelle. That was great.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
You look like you're in the dark there.
Yeah, it got dark as I was
It got
channeling.
dark quick. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, good.
That's very nice. Thank you. Good work.
Thank you.